Now, how do I start these things again? Been like I said in the video yesterday, it's been over a month. Um, yeah. Oh, I gotta open this as well. Is that gonna work? No, I have to open this again. Hold on, give me a second. I wasn't prepared. We've just seen a goal from Philadelphia. 1-0 over Toronto. How are you doing, Gabe? Yes, I am back after 40 days, 41 days. Yeah, June 1st. June 1st was the last video or last stream, and oh, that's shorts. I didn't even post any of those. May 31st was the last content that was posted on the channel. Yeah. So it's been 40 something days. I think 42 days is what that is. But we are back for hopefully some better Austin FC performances. So yeah, hopefully some better performances. I think everything should be working fine. Actually, I don't think so. I know some scenes are different. As you see this chair right here, we have a guest, my fiance, sitting here next to me. He's just going to hang out and watch the game. So yeah, Panama US in Copa was rigged. The Panama game I'm not too concerned about. Yeah, we have a lot of Copa to talk about, a lot of Euros to talk about. I'm not too worried about the Panama game. We kind of just threw that shit. It was terrible. Oh yeah, the other thing that's different. All my hair is now this long. That's how long it's gone in a month. Because the last time, actually, I didn't realize what hat I was wearing. It's just the top one. Let me pull up the last time that y'all saw me. What I looked like. What? Sorry. We'll do this one this way. The last thing that you would have seen me in. Let's just look at what the difference is, because this, I look different in this, from what I remember. I also have not looked back at this video in a long time. Okay, my hair actually hasn't grown that much since. Yeah. So, do I not have that set up? Where's the full, this one? I saw that game. I'm not going to really talk about it. That's the last time that you saw me. So if I look in that same kind of direction, it's going to be, I mean, it's definitely significantly longer. Definitely longer. I think I was actually looking this way, which is weird. Yeah, I was looking, nope, I was looking this way. Yeah, it's a lot longer now. So, yeah. All right, but I always do. I always have some. It's mainly just so it's not dead quiet when I'm angry. Yeah. It's just I just use this pretzel rock, and it's just the surprise me thing. Do y'all like the music that I play? I just play something that's random, that's just something background. A lot of it's normally like lo-fi stuff, but the lo-fi playlist is not working right now, I guess. I don't know. It kind of is, yeah. Kind of giving super. Is College Football 25 out? I didn't know when that came out. Let me see. Do I even have this stuff properly done? This one. Sounds good to me. All right, but perfect, Cookie. Nope, that's not right. There's a giant black wall next to me. This one. Damn, is that even the right size? Oh, wow. I actually programmed that right. There we go. There's turning 11. In goal, Brad Stuver. John Gallagher on one side. Guilherme Biro on the other. Brandon Hines-Ike and Julio Cascante. Leo gets sent to the bench again, I believe. No. Yes. For Cascante, who's back from Copa. Midfield trio of Alex Ring, Danny Pereira, Owen Wolf. So basically what we used to have as the midfield trio. No, excuse me. Midfield trio, Alex Ring, Danny Pereira, Sebastian Driussi. One wing is Hader Obrian, other wing is Owen Wolf, and Zardis continues at the 9 from last week, his brace. I have many hot takes for soccer. Oh, interesting. What did you say? Yeah, Yeah. Last week he didn't start, or last week he started due to the yellow card accumulation of this. That's too. Yellow card accumulation of Diego Rubio, but now I don't know why he's starting. It is kind of odd. Oh, what? Oh, he got up there. Didn't he get 2? He had 2 last week? Yeah, he scored a brace last week. Right? He also, with those 2 goals last week, he is now in the top 10 MLS all-time goal scorers. At number 10. I'm pretty sure. Am I just making shit up now? Wouldn't put it past me, honestly. I do that a lot. He's slandering me for making up shit now. Nope, it was right. 47 plus 5 and 69. Christian Pulisic is better than Cole Palmer. That is a hot take. Yeah. I don't think... honestly, I haven't watched a lot of the England Euro games. I don't know why. I just haven't. What's up, Isaiah? Welcome back. Welcome to me back. I don't know what I'm saying. Bro, it's been 42 days. I've been in the wilderness for 40 days. With Long coming back out with long hair too. Maybe I should quit with the Jesus analogies. On the bench. Yeah, considering I'm not religious, that is fair. I got time to catch a live stream. Yeah, it's been a while since you've consistently been in here, but hey, at least it's not DSO who hasn't been here in 2 years. Yeah, I know. We just played at New York City FC for the first time last week, and I wasn't here. Yes, I understand that. We don't got to talk about it. Substitutes for Austin tonight. Leo Väisänen, Zane Kolmanec, Diego Rubio, Ethan Finley, Stefan Cleveland, Matt Hedges, Johan Valencia, Hector Mendes, and CJ Fodry. How did I get that out with one breath? I don't know how I got... Because that's... No, that was nine people that I just listed. Relationships? No, I get it. As you see, I've also been gone for a month. I've been watching the game still, but just not in here, out there. I got to stream the Olympics. I might stream some of Team USA Olympics if they're not competing with Austin stuff. Yeah. That card... Where is it? The card that's by... Oh, I don't think you can see it in the shot. Can you see it here? Not really, even. Good luck tonight. Yeah, you too, Emilio. That's the guy... babe. That's Emilio right here. That's the kid that was behind us. I do apologize if I say kid and you're not. That's the kid that was sitting behind us at the Seattle game. That's him. My fiance's right here.
Really nice.
She said you were nice. I don't know if it picks it up. Yeah. So yeah. Good luck to you too. I don't know. Can I? Your dad was pretty funny. The card right there. That is, I think, Caleb Willie. Name. Yeah. Wiley Willie. I don't know how you say his name. But he has been called up to the Olympic team. He's been called up to the national team, and we have a signed... What is it? Is it not? It's numbered. It's not numbered, is it? No. His rookie card, though. Yeah, not... Yeah. Oh, okay, and I've broke my camera. Come on. Focus now on... Come on, focus again. Camera. There we go. Gotta look at it sometime. Yeah. The other games, there's 5 games going on. 5 games going on right now. Stream will start in a second, so let me get this going. Turn that off. Go here. 5 games going on currently, all about halftime or in halftime, all but one. Cincinnati trailing Charlotte 2-1. New England up 1-0 over Orlando City. Toronto at home losing to Philadelphia. We just saw that right as we started stream. DC United hosting Nashville, trailing 1-0 to Nashville. I forgot what their names are. Anything we should be looking for in this matchup? How so? And Montreal, Atlanta scoreless at half. Games that kick off now, effectively. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 5 games kicking off now. Come on. But those games are... There we go. Dallas hosting Galaxy. Austin hosting Seattle, obviously. Let me turn this back on it. Houston hosting Minnesota. St. Louis hosting Vancouver. Chicago hosting New York City. And then in an hour, we have Red Bulls going to Colorado. An hour after that, we have Portland. Interesting. We have the game that starts at 7:25 and a game that starts at 7:30. Weird. Portland hosting Salt Lake. San Jose hosting Kansas City. And LAFC hosting Columbus. Yeah, but why the hell would we want to go on one of those games?
Why?
I'd rather watch this. Actually, we still could go to that. Theoretically. Music down a little bit. Swiderski? That's a hard name to say. Swiderski? Over Joselu? Yeah, Joselu's a bit of a poaching merchant. Who's the greatest athlete of all time? Hey, coming in with all the questions. Also, of all athletes. Any athlete, any sport. Yeah, Babe Ruth, but at that time it was all... I mean, wasn't Babe Ruth part of that whole, like, wasn't Babe Ruth part of that whole, like, steroid thing that was in the MLB? Wasn't he part of that? Yeah. He hit a bunch of home runs. But I think he was part of that, like, steroid time when everybody in the MLB was taking steroids. But then some of them got... It was a long time ago. Yeah. Carry on. Did Babe Ruth use steroids to help him hit more home runs than anybody else? That's right. He's I don't know if he's still the leader. I don't follow baseball enough. He has the most home runs hit in 1927. Joe Montana. I think you have to rule out pretty much. Oh, Hank Aaron overtook. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like you have to disregard every NFL player of all time. It doesn't matter. I would agree. I'll pop back in half. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck the Sounders. You know, hop back in. Yeah, please. Oh yeah, they gave out free bucket hats at the game. Yeah, they just showed one. They just showed one. It was I wish it was green. They're white. I hate it. I'll go back a little bit. Yeah, actually, I mean, this hat has been just absolutely cooked by sweat. I'm not gonna lie. That's fair. It's just all water. Where is this at? Oh, here, right here. Bam. Oh, there. I guess there are green ones. They also say Dell Technology Services on them. Oh, they're reversible, bucket hats. Why the fuck would I ever wear a bucket hat? I'm sorry. The hell would I ever wear a bucket hat that screams Dell Technologies and Intel? That's a good point. It is free. Fair. I've just been shut up. Not wrong. And it's memorabilia. Memorabilia. Problem. I know. Oh yeah, that's also new. That's a new thing to the background.
Oh yeah.
That's new. What else? No, that's all almost every single special Alakazam card in history. There's a couple that I'm missing. However, the couple that I'm missing are also $400. You can probably guess why I don't have those. If you can't tell, I like Pokemon stuff. Ooh, Michael Jordan and Kobe are greater athletes than CR7 and Messi. Ooh. Athleticism, I don't think so.
I feel like
Yeah, but the other thing is NBA is you have to have a certain body type to work. You have to be lanky or tall. Yeah, what is his name? Fair. Yeah, specifically, who's the point guard? Steph Curry is actually taller than you think. He's 6'2". That's my point. That's my point. He looks shorter than everybody else. You gotta see, that's the thing, Kogi. That's why I have a problem with just naming greatest athlete of all time, because they're all different requirements. Like you're not gonna have, well, you have Akinfenwa, Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Again, not athletic. He's good at his job, but he's not really. Robert Lewandowski might be one of the stiffest individuals. True. Look at this. Have you seen? What do you say? Oh my god, no, no, you gotta hold on. Y'all are. We're all gonna watch this together, okay? Let me hold on, before I do this, let me mute this. I mean, I this is gonna get copyright claimed. I know that, but it's fine. All right. Let me mute that too. Hey, they're showing the game that we were at. Hey, hey, Amelia, look, it's. Yeah, come back. See, look, it's the game that we may or may not have... Nope, this is not it. This is the other game that we were at. This is not this year, this is last year. Boom, that was the Zardes goal. But what I wanted to show you is this. Robert Lewandowski's TikToks. 17 seconds. So I'm not going to say anything because it's going to be muted later on. This is a great soccer player, but to be the best athlete, you have to have all... Really, MJ and Kobe are the ones that have almost every category. But you could also argue that the fact that Messi doesn't have like the most dominant skill. What am I trying to say? He doesn't fit the formula, right? But he does it on pure ability. Does that make sense? That like he doesn't fit the conformist of a soccer football player, but I mean, because with his like medical issue of why he's so short, because that's actually what it is. It's got a medical issue, and just then he has to do it, and that's what he was told as a kid was that you are not big enough or strong enough or fast enough, and the fact that you only have one foot, he can't dribble with his right foot to save his life. No, every single thing you see is done with his left. Yeah, but before we get into that, these TikToks are hilarious. Ready? Dog on so many levels, but it's also great. Oh my god. This is, I don't know why I'm going down this road, because this is not what we're here for. Coma, cause of cringe. Yeah. This, why, I'm gonna get shit. Why is this me as a kid?
What did you think about the ride?
It was great.
It was great.
I've
Early.
never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently every time, apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
Powerball. I've been told that was literally me as a small child. Was that you as a child? You know what, Gabe? We're shutting stream off. We're done. Bye. See ya. The button doesn't even work. Well, okay, awesome. My end button doesn't work now. Cool, thanks. I'm getting abused. I've just gotten back. Why am I here? Oh, I know for a fact I did it to myself. Oh. Yeah. All right, we've done the games that are going on. The table. I'm sorry, no, it's fine. It's fine. The table currently: Cincinnati in the East, Inter Miami, Columbus, Red Bulls, New York City, Charlotte, Nashville, Orlando, New England, and then missing out is Atlanta, Toronto, Philadelphia, Montreal, Chicago, and DC with 20 points. In the West, LAFC, Salt Lake, Galaxy, Colorado, Portland, Vancouver, Seattle, Houston, Austin. Missing out is Minnesota, Dallas, St. Louis, Kansas City, San Jose with 14 points. I'm sorry, any Earthquake fans, but oh well. What you get for selling your team to Houston. And on that note, the game's here. So there we go. I do also have my fantasy team pulled up that we'll look at later. We'll turn that down. We'll turn that up. We don't have to talk about the fact that we're so spotty. We also are full. We have full stuff. Noteworthy that Zardes hasn't scored in a long while until last week. It was a full calendar year, basically. Since Zardes really scored. I don't necessarily say noteworthy, but yeah, it's been about a year. it was 362 days or something like that since Zardes has scored, and then comes in with a brace. And we're like, well, okay. And that's why he's starting. Because I don't think he really should be started. I think Diego Rubio is our better striker this year. But, yeah. Yeah, more of a momentum play. Yeah. Yeah. Go the brace in the first. Yeah. Yeah. Keep the drive and momentum from last week. That makes sense. Love Vyson and Dan Coleman, Diego Rubio, Ethan Finley, Stephen Cleveland, Matt Hedges, Johan Valencia, Hector Jimenez, Fudgy. Yeah, Rubio will come in for 30 probably. Maybe halftime depending on if how Zardes is. Oh, there we go. Get any Austin FC seats. Jorge, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He tweets out, what a shame, Rhoda Burrell. Having Valencia and Finley on the bench and including his son, it seems that you are his accomplice. Valencia isn't even playing the position that Owen Wolf is. And Finley's like 35 and can't run for 90. But then also, if you start Valencia over Wolf and then bring on Wolf, Jorge's going to be like, why are you allowing your son to play? You should not be subbing your child on instead of CJ. You can't... nobody can win with Jorge. Like, at all. And what is up with the stream? Hello? I'm stuck at 2 minutes 41. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Oh, yeah. Also, this is great. Somebody is going to the games with a 1-of-1 Danny Pereira. What kind of card is it? Topps Chrome. This is great. It's backwards. I don't know why you don't flip it when you post it, but it's fine. Yeah, 1-of-1 Danny Pereira, Gym Mint 10 rookie card. It's great. Owen Wolf on the corner. Great, so this is not going to go more than 6 feet. Just for some reason, we can't put a ball in the box. Oh, I just realized I also never went over the Seattle lineup. Seattle roster: Stephen Fry, Polo, Ragan, Gomez, Roldan, Paulo Vargas headed out. Heinz Ike puts it back in. Dylan knocked out. Owen's there fighting for it. Just shoves the player down. And there's a foul. All right. Where was that? Vargas and Paulo, as João Paulo is 2 defensive mids. The attacking 4 is Chu De La Vega, who didn't play the full time last time we met. At Rothrock and Musovsky, with a bench of Andrew Thomas, Cody Baker, John Bell, Nathan. I think your name is just Nathan. It's very weird. A lot of times you see that. Do you agree with flying the banner over the stadium? I was saying that, like, I'm not surprised. Do I agree that our trajectory is only Josh's fault and Josh Wolf leaving would fix everything? No. Am I interested to see what Josh Wolf does with the rest of the players that he gets next week? Because they are now available next week, because it is the 13th and the transfer window opens in 5 days. They are also training. I'm interested to see what he does with those 3 new players at least. But if you want to fly a banner over, I don't disagree with it, and I don't think it's out of pocket at all. I agree with the banner. The club knows. The club obviously knows. I mean, social... they also just changed the social media director. And I do feel bad for whoever was in charge of their Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. It's Twitter. Um, Whoever's in charge of the social media posting is the person that's getting all of the hate for how poorly we played, and that's just not right. So, um, the club has to be aware. If not, then there's another problem. At that point, it's incompetence and not stupidity. Um, I think what it is, I think that the payout that's in Josh Wolf's contract is more than what the owners want to pay him. So they made a mistake, because you can't also just say that. You can't say, yeah, we made a mistake with the big contract, because then it looks bad. But I think they made a mistake with giving him a 3-year contract. I think they should have extended it a year, right, and give him a new 2-year contract after year 2, instead of a 3-year. Because with the 3-year, I was wrong. It's also not the end of this season; it's the end of next season. Oh, Zardes, take a shot over the crossbar. Where was that? Oh yeah, Nathan, Reed Baker, Whiting, Albert Rusnak. Albert Rusnak's not starting. Interesting. Danny Levia, Dylan Treves, Jordan Morris, and then 2 injuries is Rodelio Rodriguez and Raul Ruidiaz. Be back late July and early August, respectively. Jeez, they have won 4 of 5, won 4 of 4, and got points in 5 of 5. Again, oh, okay, Sacramento is one of those. New England, Chicago, Dallas, and Houston. Austin is 2 wins, 2 draw, 2 wins, 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. That's 5. Sacramento Republic. Is it a USL team? Or I don't know. Yeah, grew up around there. I think it's directly in Sac. Yeah, you weren't a soccer person. Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking up for Sac Republic. If it ever loads. I don't know why it's taking a while to load. Oh, okay, yep. I think this is all just... Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know why it's not wanting to load anything. There we go. Czech Republic is in... Yeah, it is a USL team. They are... Yeah, they're based in Sacramento. At Heart Health Park. Where they play. Yeah. I mean, it's right north of the river. It is legitimately right in Sac. That's where it is. That's where the stadium is. Like, it's basically dead center Sacramento. Cal Expo right there. 8 points on the here. Fantasy team has taken really no changes. What's up, Connor? How are you? There's the fantasy team. Basically, no changes. How did you get 4 points? He got 2 points because he's captain. Looked like a handball from Zardes there. How does he have 2 points? He only played 50 minutes. But it says 2 points. Yeah, there's the team. Chucho Hernandez came in for Messi, due to him being a Copa. So he'll be back. Or maybe Bernadeschi will be gone and keep Chucho. He's been injured, I think, hasn't he? Okay. Free kick here for Seattle, 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in. He's back, but it's 1 point. De La Vega on the free kick. Ball's up. Stuver does get a hand on it. Hits the microphone. Gets a save on it, though, which is nice. I don't know he actually did get a hand on that. It looks... I mean, they're claiming he does. But... yeah, it just hits the bar. Yeah. But, oh well. Yeah, I mean, still claim it. The fact that... that's the other thing we haven't talked about is... Barrett, good. Since I was gone during my break, the MLS All-Stars came out. Stuver doesn't get a nod at all, which is ridiculous if the fact that I'd showed this before we left, that we were talking about it. Stuver leads the league, or was leading at the time, the league, in 4 of the 6 goalkeeper stats. But no acknowledgement for MVP, or for an All-Star. I mean, I think the All-Star is a joke. I mean, like, it's well known. I dislike the All-Star game because it's ridiculous. The fact that we're yelling Stu at games is one of my favorite things. Yeah. It's funny when it, at the beginning, when it was like misinterpreted, of everyone thought we were just booing the goalkeeper off the bat. First thing he does, touches the ball, boo. But no. And now people started to learn what it actually is. Yet they still haven't learned how to pronounce some of our players' names. Immediately as soon as I said that, they went full, like, Spanish pronunciation of Danny Pereira. Just cut it off halfway. But then also Paraguay. Oh, O'Brien's on it. Knocks it on. Nothing. Oh, Gallagher with a rip, but probably 2 feet wide. I think that's why, like, yeah, it's one of those, like, funny, I think we need more of that stuff. More of that kind of thing is good. But yeah, the other thing that we haven't talked about as well is, that's also not second half, I apologize. I don't know why it's not, there we go. 2 shots. 2 shots in the first 15 minutes for Austin. There's another bucket hat. There's another one. 4 of them right there. Huh? 15 minutes. Problem is, in the next 74, 76, probably 80, honestly, we're gonna have maybe 1. No, yeah, trying to stay hopeful, and that's why I'm depressed all the time with this. I am more angry than depressed. That is true. That is fair. Seba back to the natural hair. No more dyed. No more dyed blonde. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I mean, from last week to this week. Yeah. Blonde for a month and a half? 6 weeks? Yeah. And it's dark. Like, look at it. On the ball. Like, it's dark. Yeah, he does look... I mean, they really do look similar there. Bruce was calling for a top of the box. I don't like the fact that he calls for it, is upset, and then is walking. If he puts a little bit more effort in there, there you go, Heinzike, he can win that ball back. And then as soon as I said something, Heinzike loses the ball. God damn it. Why do I say something? I should just stop talking. Oh, De La Cruz. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Good. What is happening with this stream? I'm looking at this game frame by frame at this point, and there's no foul. Legitimately looking at this, like, you think I'm kidding. I'm looking at this game frame by frame. Frame by frame. I'm not... legitimately frame by frame. What has happened with this stream? Apple. Come on, guys. I'm just gonna move that. There we go. I've had to do that twice. Let me do that. Make that, close that, reopen this. Hold on. I can't see the game. I don't know what's happening. Don't score. There is Sacramento. Sacramento, that game. That's not live. That's days ago. Where is Austin, Seattle? In English. There we go. All right. She's making fun of the Seattle chant. Come on, Seattle. Fight and win. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. I think that should have been a penalty, but they didn't call it. So hey, I'll take it. That is absolutely a penalty in my book. Yeah, Cascante got what? 3 minutes in Copa America? Danny didn't get a single minute, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, is that what it was? Was it no time? I'm looking to see what Julio, how many minutes he actually did get for Costa Rica. Yeah, because against okay, so since he's been gone, right? He got a full. Yeah, he played June 1st against Salt Lake. Then he played St. Kitts and Nevis, 90 minutes. Grenada, 90 minutes. Got a 7.2 and a 7.1 respectively for that, so that's good. Then didn't play against Brazil. Didn't play against Colombia. Didn't play against... Got 2 minutes against Paraguay. And then played 22 minutes last week against New York. Played 2 minutes in 4 games at Copa. And then if you look at Danny on the other side of things, or I guess on the same side of things, on the Copa side for Venezuela, Danny got, again, 90 minutes against Salt Lake, no time against Ecuador, no minutes against Mexico, 0 minutes against Jamaica, and didn't play against Canada. 0 minutes in 4 games. Where they lost 2-1. Did they get a single point? No. Yes. This must have been a win. Did 3 points get him clear in that group? Huh? Did 3 points get Venezuela? 4 points got Venezuela. Oh, because they drew Mexico. Right? They drew Mexico, is what it was. Right? No. No, they... Yeah, so they beat Venezuela. They beat Mexico, and they... I'm just dyslexic, apparently. Huh? I was looking at Ecuador with 4 points. Venezuela... It's the similarities between those flags. It's all yellow on top, blue in the middle, red on the bottom, and just an icon in the middle that changes. Hey, look at this. If you go back to the Venezuela-Ecuador game, look at the 2 flags. Ecuador, Venezuela. That's got stars. That's got a badge. Yeah, and then I was looking here where they're both highlighted.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, so Venezuela won all 4 games and then lost to Canada on penalties. And Danny didn't play in any of it. That makes more sense. I was like, if you struggled through the group, and didn't play all of your players, why? Yeah, warm in July. It could be warm. What is the weather in Austin right now? Okay, well, my whole thing is bugged now. It won't load anything. All right. Well, I'll give you a weather update in Austin in a moment. Welcome to H-Town, guys. It's not the right city. It's 92 degrees here. In Austin, it's 83 degrees and sunny. Yeah, okay, that's actually not that bad. 83, 2% precipitation, 74% humidity. That's why. It's 83 and 74% humid. Winds at 5. 83 with 74% humidity. Good saves, too. No. Yeah, 74. Crazy. Save that there. It's 81 but humid. Rained. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It rained. I saw that huge just downpour. Was it last week? Was it midweek? Yeah, it was last week before the New York game. That was crazy. Free kick for Seattle. And Alexander Svatok. Yeah, that's the other thing. Since I've been gone, you said that one time, and now that's all I can think about. Is since blank been gone. Song's now the only thing stuck in my head. Yep, that's the only thing that's stuck in my head now. Yeah, the Kelly Clarkson song. Okay. I have lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. Since my break, I'm not going to say it anymore. Since my break, a Seattle player down at the 6-yard box. During the break, Austin FC has signed yet another defender. But those stayed at a great... Yeah, that was a fun game. That was a fun game. The delay wasn't that bad. It was, what, an hour? Maybe, but it was because it's... I mean, what's the argument? It's a Saturday night in the middle of the beginning of July. I think he just hits his own player there. But during the break, Austin FC has signed yet another defender. Guys, we don't need more defenders. We're good at center back. Unless you're going to let one leave, and it looks like Matt Hedges is going to go bye-bye. I think. If I'd assume, it's going to be Matt Hedges that's going to be gone. He does, because you have Heinzike, who's been playing every single game. He's not going anywhere. I think Heinzike's played all but like the first 3. And that was because he was just coming in. He's played well. Yeah, Heinzike has played very well. Leo has struggled a bit, and then injury is why he hasn't played. Cascante's played relatively well. I'd argue Cascante and Hedges are the two starters here, are the 2 best center backs we have right now. I wouldn't be surprised. And then Matt Hedges has played, what, 7 games this year or something? So, and again, if we really want to talk about it, Josh Wolf apparently likes to have a conversation about people's salaries and their contracts. He's getting paid $900,000. And he's played, yeah, I mean, the MLS salary. Is the salary, is this it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Matt. Yep, look at that. Okay, this is less than what it was. Okay, so this year, his guaranteed compensation is $561,000. He's getting paid almost $600,000 this year. What was the thing that I saw at Matt Hedges to Austin? Club announced today. Austin FC announced today the club has acquired a defender, Matt Hedges, via trade. Toronto will receive up to $475,000 in GAM, $375,000 in 2024 GAM, and up to $100,000 in 2025 game, conditioned on the player's roster stats as of January 1st, 2024. So they've gotten all of that. Send a new contract, blah, 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 blah. Through the end of 2024 with options for 2025 and 2026. Yeah, so the options just aren't going to be exercised at the max. Yeah, that should be a corner. Apparently not. Okay, I don't know where that. Trying to find that. What's up, BMK? How are you? The music has been started to get Minecraft, apparently. I think it was because it was a 2-year contract of about $450,000 each year is where that 900K came in. Oh, that's where it was. Because I have it in... It's in this folder. Thank you to... Oh, that's where I can also find it. Is North in podcast. Yeah. North in podcast always has that kind of information. But this is, I think, where I saw it first. If we bring this up... No, this isn't prices. This is just contract stuff. This is what I'm looking at right now. Actually, good cross for once and no one's there. Yeah. Yeah, so where is he? He is right there. Matt Hedges, 2024 options on those two. And podcast. They have a roster breakdown from what I remember. Yeah, cap sheet. This is what I'm looking for. Cap sheet. Oberon's down. He said he got the ball. What does that RSL player run like that? Which RSL player? We're also not playing RSL. I don't know what's going on in that game. Okay, we don't have any information about the Dessler and Svatok deal. Bakari is also unknown. Cap hit is yeah, so this is the cap hit for DP. $683,750. That's the cap hit, but that's the cap hit. But that's the thing, is the salary is like 4.5 million. But I think that was RSL. This kit screwed me over. Yeah, this is their. I don't like this kit from Seattle. I wish Seattle needs to go back to that like light green, like the green in the badge. I think. Also, what do we think of the new badge for Seattle? Yeah, no, I agree. Not their normal colors. Matt Hedges. Yeah. I don't know where I made up that. Jeez. The complete that we know of, and this is, yeah, RSL vibes. Yeah, I agree. There's 4 players that we don't know the salaries of, and that's Jimmy Farkalin, that's Svatok, that's Dessler, and that's Bakari. They just weren't announced. But without those 4 players, Bakari, I think, was 12. I think is what it was. Which is the same as what we've paid the rest of the team. The face. Yeah, it was 12 or 14 is what it was for Bakari. But that's the thing, is what I don't care. Yeah. The rest of the team's not good. Also, guys, again, I don't want to watch a slow slideshow. There's the word I'm trying to find. Yeah, but again, it's also DPs that are always just paid more. Okay, I didn't flip it the right way. Brian Dessler make their debut in Leagues Cup games. They are technically available against Charlotte. BMK. They're able to play this upcoming weekend. So not against Dallas midweek, but next Saturday against Charlotte. They can play there, which is great because that means I was thinking because they've been in training for the past week or so. They've been in training like 2 weeks already. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them because we have to play midweek on the 17th and we play Dallas on the 17th at 8:30 Eastern. We will be live for that as well. And that'll be the Copa Tejas match decider. If we win that game, I think if we get a result that game, we win Copa Tejas again. But that game's on the 17th. Thursday's the 18th. That is the day that the transfer window opens, theoretically, right? So that's when they are cleared to play then. That's the day that they're technically allowed to sign new players or just like work them into the team like they are, where they're eligible to play. So theoretically, if we lose to Dallas, if we lose, Dallas wins, and if we draw if we lose, Dallas wins. Any future games versus Houston don't matter. If we draw / win, I believe. I can pull up the Copa Tejas website. Copa Tejas table. The MLS Copa any future games. Okay, so right now we have 4 games, 9 points. So also the fact that we play both Dallas and Houston one more time than they play each other. They do it not based off points, but against points per game. Stupid. We have 2 point. Yes, Houston's struggling. Houston's out. It doesn't matter. Houston or Dallas has 7 points and 1.75 points per game. So if we get a result, that puts us at 10 points in 5. So 2 points per game. Dallas would be at 8 points per game. Or no, 8 points in 5 games. So a little under. So like 1.8, 1.9. Oh, come on, Bakari. Come on. I was almost just calling Bakari. That's not Bakari. That was Obrian. Yeah, just a step ahead. Or Driussi was a step back. Uh-oh. Get there. Good job, Cascante. Good tackle. Good tackle. Yeah, we really did. FC Dallas. What is FC Dallas's matches coming up? They play... Okay, so they play right now us one more time. They play another Texas team. DC, Colorado, Vancouver, Salt Lake, LA, Orlando, San Jose, Portland. They play, okay, no, Kansas City. So this is their last game. So no, we have to get a result. Has seemingly positively changed Cascante. I would agree. The 2 minutes that he played. Yeah, so and then if you look at the Dynamo, yellow card apparently for Yamir. Oh, for Owen? Or Yamar. I think it's Yamar. Houston plays LA, Minnesota. Okay, here. Let me see. Oh, it's Biro. He gets caught. Yeah, that's Biro. He gets caught in the face. Yeah. It looks like Corbin made it look like Seattle. True. It's Yamar. Okay. Yeah, with the red block. Yeah. That throws me. Yeah. That's thrown me off 2 or 3 times now. San Jose, Vancouver. Yeah. Toronto, LA, Salt Lake, Vancouver, us, Seattle, New England, St. Louis, Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. So if we get a result, we're good. If we get a result midweek, we win Copa with 2 points per game. We lose is the only way that Seattle or that Dallas overtakes us. Free kick here. Ball's in. Oh, over the crossbar. Completely, I was a red card. True. They do just like to sit. But yeah, so any result midweek is a Copa Tejas win for the 3rd time in 4 years. All right, so we might have 2 shots in the first 15 minutes, but both the shots were off target. What does this say? We have a 0.1 XG, Seattle has 0.14. 3 shots, none on target, or no big chance. Seattle has 4 shots, 2 on target. It might be the most boring first 35 minutes I've seen. 1 penalty, possible penalty. That angle, it wasn't as bad of an attempt. No, it wasn't. It looked worse from the farther angle. Okay, if we want to talk about camera angles as well, that camera angle for the first 30 minutes of the Uruguay-US game, who the hell decided to stream that from the moon? Why are we looking at that from, like, up here? Somebody streaming that camera from the top of the stadium, just this. All right, guys, I can see it. We're good. It was terrible. And the fact that we meaning the internet, bullied the CBS or Fox or whoever, it was Fox, to change the game was broadcast. It was hard. Stu Holden ripped them apart. They're like, who chose this camera angle? Another free kick. That should be a yellow card for a delay of restart. Come on. Camera angle was probably the worst view than some of the seats in the stadium. It looked very, I mean, it was definitely worse than some of the seats. It was very, like, you took your FIFA settings and you turned them to the, like, farthest away camera, and then you put the zoom on 0. It was just, like, zoom 0, angle 20 down. Terrible. You see a lot of, like, one-name players with Brazilian or Portuguese or Spanish names. Not Nathan. No, because, like, if you look at it, right? Because this does everything by, like, Andrew Thomas, Cody Baker, Stephen Cleveland, Hector Jimenez, right? John Bell. Nathan. Seattle Sounders. He's Brazilian. Okay. No. Nathan Rafael Pelé Cardozo. Simply known as Nathan. From Sao Paulo. From Sao Paulo in the state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. No, a lot of Brazilians are just one name. I don't know. I mean, it's just, what is the reason for it? Does anybody know? I'm used to that shit from, like, Pedri or Gavi. Yeah, it's like a Spanish or Brazilian or Portuguese thing. Portuguese, I feel like it's always João something. Who's another good? I mean, you have, like, Kaká. Yeah, like Kaká. Ricardo. He's a son. De Santos Lieti. Javi. Again, yeah, Javi. Simply commonly known as Kaká or Ricardo Kaká. Just why? Because. Which is funny because he's Brazilian, so he speaks Portuguese. And I believe in Portuguese, Kaká is Ooh. Come on. What is good little work. Good little work. We'll play it back to Seba. I'm interested to see how Bakari and Seba work together. Oh, what a run. Put that... Oh, you got to put that... John. You got to put that not lofted back. You got to head that just across the bar. Like, don't loft it back. I think he's looking... He said he's got pushed. That's a good ball there. Let's see. Watching ring. Nothing here. Ring's just back there again. It's off. It looks like he got run. It looks like he gets run over by Zardes, though. Not. Yeah, it's like all three of them just kind of get in the same area. Obrian trips for sure. Ring, I think, has an argument O'Brain. O'Brain, what are you calling for? What's another good Brazilian one namer? I mean, I'm trying to avoid like Ronaldo or Pele. Yeah, Pele. Not Pepe, Pele. Ooh, another good one is Ronaldinho, actually. And the Consmore. Yeah, it's just all three of them. The one Seattle defender, Zardes, and him are just all trying to get to that same spot at the same time. Pele, yeah, Pele. Edson Arantes do Nascimento. But this one's interesting. Name is Pele. Well, this one, Ronaldinho, right? Where's the actual name? Hold on. Let it load. Yeah, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo de Assis Moreira. Yeah, but Neymar? No, because Neymar's his like actual name, right? Because his name is Neymar da Silva Jr. I think is what it is. So it's like he's known as Neymar Jr. But Ronaldo, he could have just gone by any of these other names. You know, this one also makes a little less sense. Ronaldinho, because he can't go by Ronaldo because there's the Brazilian Ronaldo. So, and Ronaldinho, but Nino is always like small or little. He goes by Little Ronaldo. Yeah. I don't know. But it's because of not this Ronaldo. This Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. Neymar is just Neymar. He's just Neymar da Silva Jr. Is like, yeah, Neymar da Silva. Okay, I missed like half his name. Sorry. Or one name. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. is what it is.
Oh.
Rothrock. Yeah, Gavi doesn't make a whole. The last name. Come on, Stu. Makes sense. Where yeah, Gavi. Let's see. I was watching a slideshow for a second, so I didn't really see what happened there. Thank you. Let's see. I mean, that's a danger challenge on Ring. Is it cookie? Yeah. Oh yeah, no. So Rothrock puts in like an elbow or a forearm into Ring, and then Stu just comes up. Like, don't try and help him. Go away. Yeah. Well, because he hits him. You notice that he doesn't immediately go straight to help him up. Yeah, no. He starts to walk around and then turns back and tries to like that. You're kind of a shit. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So you knew what you were trying to do there. Oh yeah. Oh, it's never an accident. Yeah. What's Pedri's name? Team K. Is it Pedro? It can't be Pedro because Pedro would just be Pedro. He wouldn't. Yeah. Really? It's interesting why Pedri and not Pedro. What is this music as well? Kind of is, yeah. Yeah, it really did. That's too loud. That's too quiet. There we go. Okay, 2 minutes of stoppage. Oh, Ring. Owen. Ring. I just start to zone out the commentators. It's just I don't listen. It really is. I got a defense is visibly improved from last year. The offense is still stagnant. Can we talk about what I said after year 2? After we went on our run, what did I say we need to improve on? And everybody called me crazy. And then who have we signed since then? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, that's actually, that was, Owen, come on. Okay. Good control. Wow. Wow. That was impressive control, and just not necessarily even just like control of like the ball dropping on his foot, but ball control on his feet. Ring put another ball in. Somebody show for space. Show in the space. Yep. Somebody showed in space. It was just not the space I was looking for. That's not a good ball. Tried to force. Don't force that ball. I mean, there's 10 seconds left. One long throw. Don't just hoof this into the box. Please. Don't hoof this into the... I know for a fact that's exactly what we're going to do. Just don't do it. I think people significantly understand Owen's ability. Oh, 100%. Underestimate Owen's ability. Given Owen has provided some absolute stinkers in the past year and a half. Once he came back from the U20 World Cup or whatever it was, U22. Oh my goodness, he was just stinker after stinker. I mean, yeah, he put a lot of work in during the World Cup, during that World Cup. Yeah. But it's just, why are the homies being escorted by security and police? There's some good games, but overall he was shit because the season has been... Yeah, no, I would agree. It's just the end of last year. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, he was just not very good. Someone's getting escorted, it looks like. I don't know. Here, I'll show you. This is what we're looking at right now. It's this guy right here. Fuck back. That guy right there. There's right there. Yeah, there's one right there. It looks like actual police as well. That's just straight police. That's a straight like APD officer. There. And then you see there's also, yeah, that's a straight APD officer. And then this blue this guy. That's, well, I don't know. I think that's also APD. I think that's another APD. This is security guy. This is security. That's security right there. You can see the difference between there and blue shirt. You see the vest. You see that like actual like APD vest. And then that badge on his shoulder is like actual APD. Because you see that badge, and you look at this next guy. Damn, it's the same badge. Yeah, so that is just APD. Interesting. I wonder why. It's not for just cheering. It's not just for cheering the team. I that's known for a fact. There's no way it's just he said something, he hit somebody, something. Despite him being shit late after the season, he's still one of our... Yeah, you're not wrong, and that's a problem. Yeah, this is a very accurate post from... My brain is still trying to compute Seattle wearing red. Yeah, very true. Yeah, apparently somebody else said it. Teacher's Game in their infinite wisdom kicked out our section's cheerleaders. Shame. Oh no! The cheerleaders are gone. Whatever will we do? I don't know, we pick one of the same fucking 6 songs? Yeah. Not gonna go into it. Guys, we're avoiding. We're avoiding. We're moving on. We're scrolling. Ah, yes. Here's the inevitable salty Seattle fan. That better be a fucking penalty. The amount of fucking hashtags this guy used as well. ATX for Seattle. Sounders. Austin FC. Sounders match day. MLS season pass. Oh. Yeah. You suck at... This I agree with. This tweet here, fully agree with. This tweet here, no. Actually, no, I do agree. That was a penalty. I know a Sounders fan is not complaining about the refs. True. Fair. I think the overall rebrand went well, except for the red kits I think are horrendous. The badge I actually like. I wish this is the badge that we like. This was our like actual badge. This one. I wish this was like our actual badge, not this one. No, just the tree. Like just yeah, no border, nothing. Yeah. I think it looks cleaner. And I think it looks better on like as like graphics and stuff. You want to talk about the Q2 Stadium last? Yeah, oh, true. Yeah. This one. Actually. No, you're good. Look at, you can actually see, he does actually get hit by the Seattle player. No, he actually does get hit by the, look at this. I'll show you guys what he was complaining because we were just talking about it as well. He does actually get hit on this one. This would be this. Ring does get hit. I realize that you don't know what I'm talking about. That's this one right here. Okay, so watch the run from Ring, right here. So he's right here, right? Boom. He does kind of just get forearm. Let me see if I can actually get like right. Yeah, let me see if I can get the actual like contact. Ring makes the run. Right there. You see his top half going. You see the elbow, the arm extension. I think this one's just as much of a penalty as the one on the other side of the field for that Nick Steffi was arguing for. I think they're the same amount of penalties. Oh yeah. I might have a better shout for Peno if it wasn't so theatrical. I think this is actually 100% true. The theatrics are sometimes go against you. It's like if you don't just try and claim everything, you'd arguably have more of a yeah, boy will call wolf. Just like, yeah, no, I agree. But then you also have to remember with that is you have the players that have to deal with referees like Ted Uncle and the like that all nothing and that don't see everything, which and that's a big issue is referees that don't see everything, even though you have two linesmen that are also supposed to be watching and VAR that should be watching, is for some reason you don't see half of it. So it's like you have to make it a little more embellished. But then you also, there's a fine line between embellishment and theatrics. Embellishment is fine. Theatrics is where you start having a problem. You guys seen this Colby Jones ad? The Colby Jones, he looks old. Like I understand, like he's always kind of looked kind of old, but he looks a lot older in that. So I don't know. Austin FC prides itself on its fan, yet two of the biggest fans who have been here since day one are being told to sit or leave. It's not right. Okay, here's two more videos of the actual confrontations. So let's see what this is. It's not that guy. It's not the guy you think it is. That guy is it's in 123. The guy that we met up here. Yeah, that's yeah, he's in 120. He's a North End guy. You can tell it's yeah. Oh yeah. 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 So you can fully tell the North End guys from the South End. And there's nothing wrong with either side, obviously. But you can tell the North End people, the guys that sit in individuals, whatever, that sit North End compared to those that sit in the South End. There's two very different types of people. All right, let's see. What is happening here? That's what I'm trying. I also realize that y'all just can't see anything that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, here we go. Here's the clip. So they're pointing out that it's this guy in the white. Specifically. Maybe this guy here. I'm not involved. I just want my lemonade. Okay. All right, great. So nothing happened there. So, okay. Okay, and then here's where like actual APD gets involved. Are we going to see it? Yep. Yeah. All right, and then here's the other one. Here's the I love the look that this guy gives. He doesn't clock it. Watch this guy right here. Just oh shit, it got real. Where's the actual like there? That face. Oh. No, so he's behind. He's a couple rows behind. I'm sorry, but also, like, not to... The hell do you three think this is going to help? What do you think? Boo! Yelling at APD. What do you think that's going to accomplish? Again, like, I don't know what happened. Because there's been no indication of anything that happened. 3. Oh, is that the second one? Oh, I thought that was the third one. I thought I saw 2 earlier. No, it is 3. Because there was 1 earlier, and then there was the like Culpa one, and then this one. Yeah, I think. I'll go back and check. I think there was 3. I think that was the third one. It might have been like an MLS ad or something like that, but Messi featuring in it. But okay, so that also showed nothing. Incredible journalism, guys. Incredible journalism. Thank you. At least tell me what happened. They were moved so upside. Okay, great. This ain't right. They were moved because of their megaphones. And come back. What the hell? You know, right behind men who aren't talked to while they block the island don't have a place. What do they do or say? This is thank you. What's the real story, not the friends? Yes. This is what I want. You complained about the megaphone, didn't you? Their megaphone. Well, okay, that's valid. Am I unless the megaphone that you're talking about is this.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's this, then no. If it's a megaphone, sure. This is the third one now. Yeah. Okay, now okay, so here's this is where my again, the lack of any type of like, if it's this, there's a problem. If it's this that they both have, what are we doing? If it's an actual megaphone, sure. Right? Like if you're coming in with with a full megaphone, okay, I understand it. But that's the thing, is there has to be, you're not just getting APD in there for the fact that you have plastic cones. I just don't like to read. Hey, there's hold on, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 2 new signings, by the way, guys. Osman Bakari in white, Miko Dessler in black. They are available next weekend. Alexander Svatok is taking a little bit of a break after the Euros and will be back, I'm assuming, for Leagues Cup, not US Open Cup. Not US Open Cup. How did I... Miko Dessler? Probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. It looks like somebody's been taken off for Seattle. Jordan Morris is back. So I'd assume that that's Musovsky, maybe? Who was the substitute for? I didn't see. Does anybody know? The Seattle sub. There's the game. That's right. It's the Bruce Lee kits. That's what these are. Yeah. I forgot what the name of I forgot what the name of the jerseys were. It's the Bruce Lee kits. I don't. Yeah, it's next week. It's next week. It's next week. No, it's next week. Oh yeah. But why Seattle? Didn't know it's from San Francisco. Born in Chinatown. That's the only thing I can think of. He was born in San Francisco and raised in Hong Kong. Gotta order that time in this weekend. Operated at the home. Oh, okay, but then he also worked in Oakland and in Long Beach. So it's like, okay, right, but and that's where he taught Chuck Norris, Sharon Tate, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Chuck Norris is a piece of shit. He's rude and he doesn't like servers. Eats ketchup. None of that was heard. Okay. I'll repeat that though. Chuck Norris he eats ketchup off outdoor tables, just straight, just off. Puts the ketchup on the table and then eats it off there. Tips with like playing cards, effectively, of himself. They're not signed, but like printed on signed, and is just rude. Oh, I've heard that, like, I've heard that a lot, actually. Is that his, like, really good things about his wife. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that not just from, like, from you, but from other people, like, just spoken about in general, is that his wife is super nice. And people just don't say anything about him. Yeah. Yeah. Can I update the scoreboard at all, please, guys? Can we do something? Muskowski, De La Vega also came off. Interesting. Two subs for Seattle. De La Vega for probably Brusnek, and then Musovsky for Jordan Morris. I don't know what Seattle's yellow card. Yeah. Well, because remember, he played like 20 minutes when we saw him. He only played 20 minutes. Because he was coming in, he had just signed for them. No, but it's also a weird. Oh, Seb almost scores. Oh, Seba gets a header. Just deflected out. Stephen Fry has been in the league for far too long. Dude's got to retire at this point. Look at this header. Boom. Just Stephen Fry's cheated just a little bit to the right side. Yeah. Or if Stephen Fry's cheated the other way. Yeah. Short corner. Not just hoofs one in. But let's actually play it around. Look at O'Brien. And there's the ball just goes in. Gets the rebound. I mean, sure. I've seen those go in, but like... Yeah. I mean, that's actually a really, really well-placed header as well. They showed the angle from inside the goal. Put in, that far away from the post. Yeah. Two of these teams know their support. They're supposed to shoot at the big white thing at the end of the field. Connor, I don't think so. I'm not sure they understand that.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin actively doesn't like to do that. But Seattle, on the other hand, has been doing that well recently. In their last 5 games, they have, let me count if I know how to count properly, 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. 11 goals. And they've conceded 2, 4, 6. They've scored 11, conceded 6. Austin, on the other hand, has scored 3, 4, 4. And conceded 3, 4, 6. Austin is very much more, let's focus in the center of the field on both offensively and defensively. Seattle, on the other hand, I don't know what's up. All right, guys, we're back to slideshow gameplay. I love the slideshow. Oh, they've changed it. It's new slide now. There's another slideshow change. There's another slide change. Are you still wolf out? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm interested to see. Yeah, I don't think Wolf is the answer. I don't think he's from the start. I never thought he was going to be the answer. I thought he did a good second year, and then after the first year, I wasn't too happy. But it was like, okay, first year coming together, like it's understandable. Second year happened. That would have been a rocket of a shot. Second year, I was like, cool, great, like impressed. We did something, but I was like, I don't think being a first year, like, I understand you got to start somewhere, but I don't want us to be associated with the USSF tree that we currently are with Gio Reyna or with Claudio Reyna. Pre-court, we're always going to be involved in that with Claudio Reyna though, with Josh Wolf. I mean, hey, the US has got an opening. Hey, Josh, you want to go take that one? Please don't, actually. But also, please don't be here. So, yeah, I mean, hey, who else? I don't think anybody wants Josh Wolf right now. Go coach in Europe or Asia somewhere. It's worked out for some former good. Bob Bradley, I think, coached in Egypt he coached the Egyptian national team, if I believe right. Yeah, Bob Bradley, the U.S. coach when I was growing up. started coaching the Egyptian national. Some Saudi clubs are hiring. Perfect, Josh. Go get just get a bag there. We have one shot on target in the first half, guys. And the one shot on target was Seba's header. Jesus. No, he got his bag here. He can go get a bag somewhere else now. It's just not another one here. Yeah, go to Saudi. Yeah, just not here. We don't have to deal with him. Yeah. I mean, I am glad we don't have to deal with Triple G anymore for the U.S. national team. We're playing at 10:30, so just hanging out. There you go. Wait, 10:30 start time? What? Oh, I guess because you're playing in LA against LAFC. That makes sense. Fantasy team currently at 19 points. The weekly competition is 17. Bernadeschi's got 6. Seba's got 2. Reagan's got 2. Everybody else is nothing. I need Christian Oliveira to do something, or Chucho, or both. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with the fact that I had another point. I don't remember what it was. I'm happy with the fact that we have a game this weekend right now, obviously. Then we play midweek. Then we play again Saturday, right? Because of those 3 games in a week, almost makes one West Coast trip a year, and I hate it every single time. That's fair. Because yeah, it's always those late nights. We don't have it that badly we don't have it badly at all because we're on the West Coast, but Austin doesn't have it that badly because those like 10:30, it's 9:30. You're in bed by midnight if you're watching the game. You're in bed by 11:30. When you're watching it on TV. But I'm glad that we played tonight, then Charlotte, then at Atlanta, then League Cup. Yeah. Wait, do you play Charlotte midweek? Y'all play because I thought we played Charlotte next weekend. Seba, right? I think we play Charlotte next week or midweek or next weekend. Excuse me. I'm all over. Y'all play. Wait. You don't play Wednesday. We play Charlotte next week. Charlotte's midweek? I'm blind. Oh, I'm just blind. All right. Oh, that shoot because he's in Paris. Yeah, Olympics. I'm just blind. Yeah, okay. So y'all play Charlotte. Hey, please just beat Charlotte up as much as you can midweek. Be great. Either like physical game or like just beat them to a pulp and just like 10-0 them. Because we play them the weekend after, and I'm thinking Bakari and Dessler are gonna be there. Svatok probably not because I don't think he's even in Austin yet. But then we play Charlotte next weekend, and then on the 24th, after leagues, not U.S. Open Cup, not U.S. Cup, not U.S. Open Cup. There it is. And then we play Nashville return. That's gonna be not a fun game. How are the games going right now, though? All right, Charlotte 3-1, Orlando City 3-1, Cincinnati with a red card as well. Toronto 2-1 over Philly, DC 2-1 over Nashville, Montreal 1-0 over Tin Atlanta. Games after the half that are in the same lineup as this. Dallas has just scored a second, 2-1 over Galaxy, scoreless in Austin, scoreless in Houston. 2-1 Vancouver over St. Louis, scoreless in Chicago, and scoreless in Colorado. Other games are kicking off in about half an hour, and that's Portland, Salt Lake, San Jose, Sporting, and LAFC Columbus. Heinz Ike with a yellow. This tackle. That's the tackle. Yeah. He tries to get there. Who are the three? It's Seba, Gallagher, and Valencia, I think. That are all yellow card accumulations, I believe. Or is it Heinz Ike? Who is it? It's somebody's on yellow card accumulation issues for tonight. Cascante. Gallagher, Driussi, Cascante, all 4 yellow cards apiece. What it is. So right now we're still good. They're still playing midweek against Dallas. I said they should all take a yellow card against Dallas and not play Charlotte. Because we have, I mean, Gallagher can definitely take a yellow. Cascante would be fine taking a yellow, right? Because we are good center back wise. Gallagher, we have Dessler coming in against Charlotte, or is available against Charlotte. We're going to kind of force him in there. Then if Seba takes a yellow card, we have Bakari coming in, that would force him to be the one guy. You know, put more pressure on him the first time that he's playing to see what he does under pressure. You know, it could work. Could work. I mean, I'd prefer nobody to get the yellow card for the rest of the season, but that's, you know, perfect world type. But never gonna happen. It's so yeah, especially those 3, Seba, John, and Julio. Like they're all getting a yellow card in the next week. He doesn't have. It's the day the referee and the officials is what Gallagher's depends on. That's yeah. Well, most Irishmen are. I'm not even saying just that type. I'll give you a little. I'm gonna do it right back. Yeah. Instead, just let it go. High road, Schmy road. Who cares? Oh, come on. Good. High road, Schmy road. Who cares? Not high road, my road. High road, Schmy road. Who cares? No. High road, Schmy road. Who cares? Bakari. I'd rather you just dribble, take it one-on-one, but fine. All right, this works. Danger area, top of the D. Cuts inside. Oh, cuts again. Now cutting outside. Finds O'Brien. Seba. Tips it back. That should be a corner. Good job. Yeah, he takes too much time. He takes too much time. He takes too much time to pass that ball. Resnack. It's a good placement, though. The pass was well placed. It just took him an extra touch or two to get to there, which allowed Stu to come out and cover that area. Yeah. Yeah, you got to chip him. And at that angle, first time, you try to chip that's going way too high. He goes down quick. Stu goes down quick. Yeah, no, you're right. It's because it's not like your first... What the hell was that? Why are we doing that? Yeah. All right. What is Jorge saying? All the available ones already heating up. If I enter Josh's mind, I think they come out. O'Brien, Gallagher, Zardes, and Danny. Interesting. Rubio, Jimenez, Finley, and Valencia. So Finley for O'Brien, Jimenez for Gallagher, Rubio for Zardes, and Valencia for Danny. And Zan for Biro. Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I understand that. The substitutions make sense. Then he says Roto and Wolfito is untouchable. And that's when I tell Jorge, shut the fuck up. You got to just keep your mouth quiet. Jordan Morris. And there's one. Oh, it has to be every single time. It has to be stupid Jordan Morris. Yep, he did miss that. 8 goals in 10 games. Oh. Is he off at all? Is there anybody that's off? He's off. Back on. He's back on. That ball's there. That's there. Oh, Heinz Ike. Why are you standing right in front of Stu? And bam. Oh, it had to be Jordan Morris too. I don't know why Heinz Ike's standing. Heinz Ike needs to be standing on the like block that one side. It's Jordan Morris. Yeah, Jordan Morris. I watched his first ever. He's 30. Yeah, I watched Jordan Morris play his first ever international game. I think it was a U.S. Mexico game. Dude was still in college at where did he go to college? Stanford? Slideshow time. Woo! Jordan Morris. Stanford, yeah. Yeah, I watched this let me look at his international debut. Yes, soccer players to intent. Club saw international. Where's international? I thought he went to Swansea. He's turning 30. Yeah. May 13th, George was 1 to 22 for the U.S. under 3 appearances. He also made a U.S. under 23. Okay, yeah, under 20s, under 23s. Boom, Jordan Morris scored. You know what, Emilio? I don't think we let Jordan Morris score. Excuse me. I didn't see Jordan Morris's debut. I saw Jordan Morris's first goal. That's what it was. Yeah, because he played in a friendly against the Czech Republic in August of 2014. I saw him play in April against Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we let Jordan Morris, of all people, score. Because that's just depressing. Yeah, he's like, I got it. I think he's at the game. Or no. No, he's watching the game at home. This game's in Austin. He might have gone to Austin. You go watch the game, Emilio? I don't know if you're still in here. Probably not. Yeah. Let's see. How many of these are going to be anti-Josh Wolf? 7 comments on the the tweet. You think all of them? I'm going to say there's going to be one Seattle fan. And I'm going to say there's going to be one that's not Wolf. Wolf out. That's the first one. Guys, I'm about to hire the plane again. That's 2. That's also Wolf out. Clearly Wolf out. Yeah, that's an ad. It's an ad. Clearly Wolf out. That's 1. Wolf out. That's another. Wolf out. That's another. No is 1. Bam is Cascante so ass. And we fucking suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 comments. I said 1 about the player. Okay, I said 1 was going to be Seattle fan, and then 1 was not going to be about Wolf. So one's not about Wolf, of either we fucking suck or the no, right? Then one's about the player, and that's Cascante. That's what I'm saying, is like, it's maybe not about Wolf or the player, it's just a no. And then 1 about Cascante, 1 about player, everything else is about Wolf, and then there's 1 other. There's 3 not about Wolf. Uh-huh. Not gonna change anything. Yeah. I think the players are. Yeah. 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 Is get there. Yeah, there's no like camaraderie from the coach. I mean, if the fact that your coach went after certain players' salaries as reasons to have a problem with them, you're gonna dislike him anyway. Like, the coach goes after individual players a lot, and it's wrong. And Connor, you're not wrong. Death is three things that are what is the saying? Three things that are certain. Is that what the saying is? I think there's three things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and then whatever you're trying to make a point of. And it's death, taxes, and Jordan Morris scoring goals. Death, taxes, and Austin FC losing easy games. I said, remember, it's not Wolf's fault the players didn't execute the game plan. Yeah, you're not wrong. Tries to own it. Remember, it's not Wolf's fault the players didn't execute the game plan. Sure. Yeah, the game plan sucks, is what it is. Yeah. Just draping on my... No, you can just, like, have it hanging... No. Have it hanging up there, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, 70 minutes. Hey, that first half was fine. We didn't do anything, but the first half was fine. Second half has been not good. How many shots do we have? 9. How many were on target? 2. I was right. I said one's gonna be on target. Sebasetter. Sebasetter was 1. I don't know what the second one was. This song is called Monkey Nuts. Yeah, this would, yeah. Will the game have more goals, Eric? I hope so. But probably not. You have, that's going to be a foul on Wolf. Yeah, of course. You got money on the game, Eric, I'm assuming? I got a lot of people that come ask. A lot of, like, I'm not putting this on air, but just in general, I have a lot of, like, either Asian-speaking people or Spanish-speaking people that come in and ask about, like, well, like, that same, like, was there going to be more goals? Is there, who's going to win? You know, it's, like, and it's, like, you can, or they come in and be like, I have money. What's this thing? You know? Yeah, or to see if they should, like, cash their bets now or something. Like, if you had over something, you could cash out, you know, over 2 or over 2.5. Is you could then cash out for something now, but instead of losing the bet entirely. You have a bet. Is it what's the line? Yeah, plus or is it? There's Zardis off for Rubio. Is it 2.5? I'd assume it's 2.5. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1.5. This is where I think Rubio should come in. Okay, Owen, 2. Okay, so it is 2.5. I don't think there's gonna be 3. Yeah, ring for Valencia. I don't think there will be 3. There might be. I hope there is, because I hope it's 2 for Austin. But I'm assuming that it might only be 1 if there is another one. So if you have an option to cash out, I probably would. Valencia's gonna sit. Owen's gonna push farther forward. He's gonna then let Danny. Well, Owen's playing a winger. He's gonna let. Sorry, not Owen. Danny. Excuse me. He's gonna let Danny push further forward, and Valencia's then gonna sit in front of the back line. Is what that's gonna do. He's gonna play the 5, right? Of just sitting, like, dedicated, effectively a third center back, get right in front of that back line, and then allow Danny, instead of playing Danny as the 6, Ring is the 8. You're gonna let Danny go up to the 8 and play more attacking. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I'd assume if they're probably. I mean, we're yet what 18 plus stoppage left. There's probably only gonna be time for one more. But 10 shots, double-digit shots. Yeah, guys. Also with Retro, we have 13 subscribers away from 500. 13. 487. That number was at yesterday when I posted that video was at 484. So 43. I was wrong. 43. 43. 4 corners, 3 for Seattle. Yeah, so go down below. Does this still work? No. Oh, wait. If you cash out, it's almost nothing. I mean, I don't think there's going to be more than 2.5 goals. I don't think there's going to be 3 or more goals. So, I think I still doubt there's another one. Yeah, even if Austin score right now or Seattle score right now, I think one more goal is the game. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be. Oh yeah, Austin will take any points every time. Austin will be fine with losing this game, honestly. It's depressing, but yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I'd hope not, but it's true. Canada lost against, yeah. Oh, did they? Uruguay got second or third. Okay. What was the score of that game? Wolfito with crap cross. It was nobody is what that was. 31 points. How? Does Jackson Reagan have 8 points? What? Oh, the clean sheet. Right. Still doing is a very broad term. I've paid attention to it. I played Messi for the first 2 weeks of Copa America in my fantasy team. No, he was playing with Argentina. I don't know what I'm doing. I played Danny for the first 2 weeks. 2-2 and then lost in pens. Damn. Hey, good for Canada, honestly. I mean, Canada might right now be the best team in North America. They might be the best CONCACAF team. Because it sure as hell is in the U.S. And Mexico didn't get it. I mean, Mexico and the U.S. didn't get out of the groups, so it can't be them. 3-4 on penalties. Oh, Suarez with a late equalizer. Wow. 90 plus 3. Who missed? Kone and Davies. Interesting. Interesting. What time are those games tomorrow? Let me see. At noon and 5. Okay. All right. I feel like it said well. Who? Canada? Yeah, very much so. Yeah, Canada did very well, even finishing 4th. I mean, coming up with some of those, Uruguay played very well. I mean, Uruguay probably should have won the game, but like should have had an argument to win the whole tournament. But I mean, they lost to Ecuador last week, or not last week, a couple days ago. Was it Ecuador? Colombia, not Ecuador. Heinz Zijk just conceded another penalty, another foul. That's Heinz Zijk with a yellow. That's second yellow card for Heinz Zijk, and Heinz Zijk is out. And we're back to slideshow gameplay. Lovely. Is this? Yeah, that's not good. Somebody tweets that nepotism is killing this team. In what fucking way? If you don't understand how, like, if your only issue nepotism, you're a fucking idiot. If that's why you think this.
How was the problem? That's mine. What has he done?
I don't know. I don't know. Play, exit, breathe. on breathe and put on a shirt. That is legitimately all he does. Yeah, it was a stupid tackle. The first one was dumb because Cascante was back there. That one was stupid because you shouldn't have held on to him. It's Heinzike was a problem. Cascante made an error on the goal, but like it is what it is. Like you can't really do that. I mean, this is also way too close to probably score this. So played far better than the US. Yeah, very much so. But I'd argue that Canada played better than the US. The US played better than Mexico, and Mexico's bad. Oh, rock into the crossbar. But no goal. Actually does get the foul there. That's crazy. I don't know about that one. Oh, he curves it. That's a well-struck free kick, though. Yeah. Is that Rusnak, I think? I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, I think Austin's gonna sit back. I wouldn't be surprised if we bring off Danny or O'Brien. I wouldn't be surprised if we brought off O'Brien for Heinzike. Here's 3. Or here's 2. Oh nope, good tackle, Biro. Or honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we brought off Biro for a center back and dropped. What are your chances of 2.5 now? With 10 minutes left, still probably not high. The chances of over 1.5 probably went up, but probably not 2.5. 2.5, 3 is still tough. 2, I could easily see Seattle getting a second here. A third, without a change, probably, but Matt Hedges will probably come in, or Leo. One of the two. I would prefer Leo as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Hedges comes in just because Josh and Matt are USSF friends. Stupid. Yep. Yeah, reinforce. Great. Good. Leo. And who? And Finley. Alright, so Finley probably probably both wingers off. I wish he tackled him closer to the goal for a penalty. Yeah, please don't. Yeah, so it's probably going to shift to like a 4-4-1. Yeah, so Biro is currently playing that center back role right now. So Biro's playing that center back role right now. Owen has shifted back to fullback. Owen will probably go off. Biro will probably go back wide. Center back comes in. And then O'Brien will go off. 2 midfielders are going to be Valencia and Seba. Or maybe like a 4-3-1-1 type thing with Seba a little higher up and then Rubio up top. Honestly, Rubio and Seba should switch. Seba should be the top guy. Oh! Rubio almost gets one back. I don't know how. It looks like there was a foul there first, actually. Seba's heat map. He loves the left. He loves that left-hand side. Like, play him as a left winger. Play him as a left winger. Play somebody. Play Rubio at the 10. I mean, yeah. I mean, now it makes sense to not. Yeah, Wolf is off. Finley's not coming on. So Leo for Wolf. And then, okay. Leo for Wolf. Well, he tracks back. 4-4-1 probably now. You can't substitute. There. No. Nope. Nope. No. It's the issue of a red card. He was stupid enough to do something to detriment the team in that way. So you gotta all struggle. I should bet on under 2.5. Yeah. Yeah, Eric, I would advise going forward, anytime there's an Austin bet, always bet the under. Unless it's like 1.5. And then maybe we'll score 2. Yeah, I think most of the time 2 for an Austin game, like 2 is a good shout. You're most likely anything like 2 or under, you're probably good. 2.5. Like two and a half is not a bad guess because a 2-1 win for Seattle wouldn't be out. You know, yeah. Like if you come into the game and be like, yeah, Austin loses 2-1 to Seattle, like okay, yeah, it checks out. Especially Seattle, yeah. Yeah, Austin does not like to score goals, nor have goals in general. Because the past 5 games, there's been, where's the past 5? Oh, not facts. Here we go. The past 5: 2-1 against New York, 2-0 against Kansas City, 1-0 against Minnesota, 1-1 against LAFC, 2-0 against Colorado. So we've scored 2, 3, 4, and we've conceded 1, 3, 4, 6. We've scored 4. We've had 10 goals in the last 10 games. No, that's not right. 10 goals in the last 5 games. There it is. 2 goals on average. But Seattle, on the other hand, does score 2 goals pretty much every game. Yeah. Yeah. Anything Austin go 2 or under. Yeah. Yeah. Our attack. I say that, and then we're bringing in Bakari and adding that secondary attacking help for Seba. So maybe, as of right now, 2.5 is always go under 2.5. But maybe towards the end of the year, maybe against the bottom team. Yeah, yeah. She bet one. She bet one game and bet the over and lost as well. Yeah, it was. I think you bet Austin win over 2.5 goals and then something else.
Yeah, I lost.
That's a foul. You lost on the goals. You lost on the goals. I think we lost the game too. Did we not? Who's 19? Who's 19? CJ Faudry for Obrian. I was like, who's 19? Yeah, CJ. There we go. Yeah. That's what I was like. Just take something. Take more. Yeah, take a little bit of profit if you can. What do you bet through? Probably DraftKings, yeah. Or what is the other one? The dog one. There's a dog one that I know a lot of people use. Interesting. Yeah. Bet360. Okay. Okay. Bet360. Is Bet365 the English one? Or the one that's from England? Isn't that the one that Ivan Toney got like caught on? Gallagher off for Finley. Oh, why? That makes no sense. I feel like Bet365 was the one that Ivan Toney got caught on. The English striker. Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah. He was betting on Premier League games and got suspended for like 2 years or something. Like he's betting on his games. Yeah. It's your okay. Yeah. I feel like you should be able to. Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to bet on group things, not specific. Like you can't bet under. Yeah, under. Well, this one's like under 6 shots. Like you shouldn't be able to bet specific facts. Because that you do have a. Yeah. Money betting. $262 breaches. 8-month suspension. 262 bets. He's also fined $62,000. And warned over his future conduct following personal hearing. He was reduced as he was diagnosed with gambling addiction. Okay. He admitted to 232 of the charges, and the other 30 were withdrawn. what was the one? Okay, here we go. 126 bets were in respect of matches in competition in which Tony's club at that time was playing in. This is the weird one. Of those 126, 29 were in respects of the club Tony was playing for at the time. So he betted 126 times in the Prem. Of those 126, 29 of them were betting on the team he was playing for. Of those 29, 16 were his own team to win 15 matches. He played in 11 of them. The remaining 13 were placed on his team to lose. He didn't play in any of those. 15 were placed on him to score. Those were done at a time when it was not public knowledge whether or not he was playing. He had 16 bets on his team to win 15 games. Looking for a penalty, maybe? Who's Ivan Toney? The Brentford striker? Englishman who actually I believe, won them their game last week. Hold on, VAR. Where's Rubio? That's a penalty. Era penal, por favor, mi amigo. Era penal. Why'd you ask who Ivan Toney was? What? No penalty. Huh? What? Oh, goal! Oh, never mind. Nope, it lagged right as it hit the fucking... I've just got baited by this slideshow that I'm watching. Oh. 4 minutes of stoppage. Tell us about the supporters at the game who kept the same injury. Okay. Oh! It was a penalty. I thought it was too. That should have been a penalty and then an own goal right there. I'm tired of watching this boring ass football into the hands of his shitty coach with these uninspired players. Yeah, fair. What are you saying? Red friends like Josh play it like this, leave 3 defenders, go for the tie. Yeah, whatever. I want my money. I mean, that's fair. I want you to get your money too, because I hope that means 2 goals for Austin. But it'll probably mean 2 goals for Seattle. They bought the ref. I mean, fair. Yeah. Come on. We're playing with 2 defenders, basically. Gallagher and Bureau are up the field. Making a run. DJ was there. DJ! Stephen Fry is just too good. Stephen Fry is a very good... Oh, that was Leo. Excuse me, that wasn't CJ. That was Leo pushing up the field. DJ's there. He's right there. Yeah. It's not that long. It's curly. Yeah. Again, played like 2 days, played yesterday with Austin FC 2. And his back, yeah. Yeah. He needs to stop playing for Austin FC 2 and just play first team ball. Like consistent first. Like, look at that's a wacky pass, but it works. He's a very like unorthodox. Yeah, that's what. Like he doesn't look like he's young. Is what the other thing is. No shot. That's a foul. What are you doing? That's not a foul on CJ. Honestly, it was a pen. I would agree. I'm not biased at all. Got Paolo off for Seattle. A minute and some change. She said, I am biased, and it was a pen. Come on, get one at the death. One at the end. Like how the ref is more biased than you. I try to not be. And realistically, I am biased. I'm biased the other way. I critique every single little thing we do. Somebody show for him, please. Like, actively show for... I'm going to show for... Make a move. Fluidity is not there. It's... Yeah. No, it's... Yeah. You just let Danny run the whole width of the field and not a single person showed for him. Yeah. I don't get it. But then you see all the social media, and that's the end of the game. You see all the social media stuff, and they're all like out of facilities and stuff. And like all the preseason stuff, the rooted in Austin, they're all hanging out together, and it's weird. But it's like, why? Where's the? That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what the issue is. I don't necessarily... I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily lack of communication. It just seems to be more of an assumption that you're all on the same page, right? When it's not. But it's like, it's not necessarily lack of communication. It's just assuming that you're all on the page and not, which I know how he's like, oh, that is communication, but it's not the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the lack of drive from a coach that's fine with putting it on everybody else. I mean, the fact that after the second year, after all that Diego did for this club, Josh Wolf said multiple times, why is Diego being paid $1 million? It's a waste of money. Go fuck yourself. Even if you think that, you don't outwardly say that at press conferences. You don't say that to the press. The hell's wrong with you? After the second year, Diego, really? That's the problem? Diego's the problem in year 2. The hell's wrong with you? Diego, see, Austin's second year was Diego's best career season. What are you doing? Seba needs to pick it up. I don't agree with that either. Because you can only do so much when you're being triple, quadruple, cinquental marked. You know, when you're being completely taken out of games by everybody. I think it's because since Diego, we have not had a consistent secondary attacking player. And honestly, Diego was half that. Like, Diego was not a consistent secondary attacking player. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because like, let me see. Let me look at transfers real fast. Let me look at players out. Let me go down to Diego Fagundes. Let me go to not match stats. I want career stats. Season. Yeah, so this year he's played all right, here. I mean, we'll just go like from 2020. 19 games, 1 goal. He struggled in the tag at big time. Yeah. So for New England, his last year in New England, 19 games, 1 goal. Okay. Then he comes to Austin. 33 games, 7 goals. Okay, good. Second year in Austin, 38 games, also 7 goals. Right? And that's 1 game, 1 goal in the Open Cup. 37 games, 6 goals in the MLS. And then in his last year in Austin, 24 games, 3 goals. So he definitely had a step back in that, which was 19 games in the MLS, 2 goals, 1 Open Cup game, no goals, 2 Leagues Cup games, 1 goal, 2 CONCACAF Champions Cup games, no goals. Then he played in LA, 11 games, 1 goal, and then this season 23 games, 3 goals. If you look at the FootMob ratings, no, he's played 34 games in LA in a year and a half. He played that in 1 season for Austin. You look at, since FootMob has done ratings, match ratings since 2016, this is season averages. 6.5, 7, 6.9, 6.4, 6.5, 7.1, 7.4, 6.7, 6.7, 7.0. His best season in the last 5, and this even going back, because his best attacking season was 2013, 11 years ago. 34 games, 13 goals. That was his best season, just straight attacking wise. But then you look at it: 13 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals, 4 goals, 8 goals in 2017, 9 goals in 2018, 2 goals, 1 goal. Then he came to Austin, 7-7-3. This was 17 goals in 3 years in Austin. And even with that Austin season, 2021, I want to look at yeah, I want to look at that. Can I break that down even more? I want just Diego, I don't want that. I want just Diego, full stats by season. I want to see. Come on, can I not look at that way? I want to look at what his season stats. Oh, I know I can do it on the. I know I can do it on MLS website. I know I can do that. MLS Diego. MLSsoccer.com. But the stat that I saw earlier was Seattle has come to Austin 4 times. They have 3 wins, 1 draw, and no losses at Q2 Stadium. Yeah. That's a penalty that Austin should have had as well. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So this is Austin FC in 2022, right? This is the huge thing. 6 goals in MLS, right? Take a guess how many assists he had that year. Because again, he was not the goal scorer. He was the line behind. He just overestimated that. Now I feel bad. 15 assists in that season. Year before, I think he had 6. That's not it. It's this one here. Yeah. So since that same time, his goal contributions: 2020, 1. 2021, 12. 2022, 21. 2023, 9. I had to add them together. Well, because he had 2 goals, 2 assists for Austin, 1 goal, 4 assists for Seattle, or for LA, excuse me. So 4, 9, yeah. Sorry. 2024, 6. This year so far, he's played 1,300 minutes this season so far for LA. He played 1,600 last season. He played 2,700 for Austin the second year, 2,500 the year in first season, and less than 1,000 the year before. Yeah, I miss Diego. I'm glad he's still doing well. I mean, he averaged. Yeah, I mean, this is the other thing. He averaged his first year in Austin 49 shots, and then 21 shots on target, and then yeah, 50, almost half were on target. In 2022, at 37, he had 37 shots, 12 were on target. Do people in Austin watch football a lot? Becoming more so. Yeah, there is a big community growing in Austin for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Bakari and Dessler coming in next week, not midweek, but next week, to see how they can help. And it's going to be good because that means that you're not going to have to force, because again, it's not the games that are the Saturday to Wednesday that are the problem. It's the Wednesday to Saturday that's the problem. Right? Is you have a full extra day in this Saturday to Wednesday, because you get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, you have Thursday, Friday. So the fact that they're going to be playing and available to play on Saturday, I would not be surprised if we see Bakari and Dessler both starting on Saturday next week. But fortunately, first stream back is not a win. Games that are all finished now. Why is Houston, Minnesota still 54th minute? Weird. Dallas wins 2-1 over Galaxy. That sucks. Scoreless in Chicago against New York. Halftime in Colorado, 1-0 to Red Bulls. Are you better than Dallas? Yes. Yes. And then currently, Portland, 60 minutes in. Portland is up 1-0 over Salt Lake. Game that should be kicking off any minute now is San Jose Sporting and LAFC Columbus. Two more games that are currently going on. We have Dynamo and Minnesota scoreless there. And then, holy shit, what happened to St. Louis? 90 plus 9, 4-1 to Vancouver over St. Louis. Wow. Vancouver. Same Vancouver team that we saw. Played terribly. They were bad. No. Looking at the East, the standings, you have Cincinnati, Miami, Columbus, Red Bull, New York City, Charlotte, Orlando City, Toronto, and Nashville. And then Montreal, Atlanta, DC, New England, Chicago, Philadelphia. Philadelphia's fallen off drastically. 4 wins this year. They were fighting for the Shield last year, if I remember correctly. In the West, Seattle. Excuse me, not Seattle. What's a fun fact about Philadelphia? God. Apparently, the funnest fact of Philadelphia is they hold the biggest furry con in the country. I don't know how that's fun or a fact. I mean, maybe it's fun for them. I mean, it is definitely a fact. I don't know how fun the fact is. The Western, not furrycon.
Your vibe. I wouldn't be with you if it was your vibe.
Then in the West, you have LAFC. Yes. Why do I want Seattle to be up there? LAFC, Salt Lake, Galaxy, Colorado, Portland, Vancouver, then Seattle, Houston, Minnesota, Dallas. Nope, Austin, then Dallas, then St. Louis, then Kansas City, then San Jose. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. We are now 4 points clear of Dallas at 30 points. Minnesota's also on 30 points. Houston's on 31. Seattle's on 34. 35, 36, 37, 43, 43, 44. We're only 14 points off LAFC with 22 games played. We have 23. They have 22. They play later. Galaxy's 24. Colorado's 24. Portland's 24. Sporting's 24. And hey, we still don't have double-digit losses this year. You have teams like Dallas with 11 losses, Kansas City with 13, San Jose with 16. In the East, you have Philadelphia with 10, Chicago with 11, New England with 13, DC with 11, Atlanta with 11, Toronto with 13. So, we're by far not the worst team in the league. And I somehow have 9 points over. Yeah, that's the problem, is our draws turn into losses, and then our wins turn into draws. So, yeah. I think, ugh. Austin FC Ireland says, I'll switch off the lights. We'll head to bed and think what might have been. Good night until next time. Yeah. I mean, the fact that, what time is it in Ireland right now? What time in Ireland? 4 o'clock in the morning. 3:45. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I used to be all in the We're Austin TV space. I have no desire anymore. Do you have any players on the U.S. national team? Yes and no. We don't have anybody on the full U.S. national team, but Owen Wolf and Micah Burton have both played on the U20s. U20? U21? I don't remember what it was. The World Cup last year. The World Cup last year. I think it was under 21s, maybe under 22s. I don't remember. But both Micah Burton and Owen Wolff have played for the national team in some form. Yeah. Thoughts on the match for from the Weir Austin TV side of things. Vanilla Nixon says, boo at the team, not the refs. Fair. I think they missed the one penalty call, but besides that, they were fine. Somebody else says, 1, Cinderbacks are ass. You're not wrong. You're also not right. 2, CJ Fodry should be a starter. Creative, hungry, fast with size. Yeah, fair. Yeah. I take CJ even as a consistent every time substitute, not 10 minutes left in the game. If you want to bring CJ in 50 minutes in, sure. Bring CJ in for Owen or drop Owen to midfield or whatever. Fine. And then and then the other one is number 3. Berhalter is a free agent. Please, dear Lord, shoot me between the eyes if Greg Berhalter is the next Austin FC coach. Dear Lord, shoot me in the eyes as quickly as you can. Let me not see the news before you do it, too. I would never watch another game if Berhalter became the new coach. That'd be terrible. Somebody said, glad I sold my tickets. Those are the thoughts. Fair. What's your favorite European club? If I had to pick one, I have a favorite one from every country. It would have to be Dortmund. If I were to pick one. But England would be QPR, if we want to go down that road again. England's QPR, Germany, Dortmund, Spain, Atletico Madrid, Syria. I don't watch a whole lot of Syria, but probably AC Milan. I like how they play. I like the players. Scotland. Not going to comment on that one, because that's just going to go down a rabbit hole. Who else? What else we got? I don't watch Liga MX very much, but it's got to be Monterrey if I'm going to have to pick one. What country? What big countries am I missing? All of them? Fair. I don't know a whole lot of African leagues. Argentina, also not going to comment. Boca River, one of the two. Spain, Atletico Madrid. I don't know. Germany also have a spot soft spot. There it is. Well, I can't speak. Guys, this is my first stream back in a month. Or 6 weeks. Give me a break. It's 2.5 hours in. I'm cooked. I'm well smoking? Sounded like you said well spoken. Well spoken.
Well, I'm not. But you usually.
Normally, I can be. I think I try and just talk too fast, I think is what it is. Germany have a soft spot for St. Pauli. Reinforcements can't come soon enough. True. Somebody said Yug. Fair. Somebody just has anger from Inside. What is the movie called? Inside Out. Inside Out. There it is. That fair. That is probably That's probably the most accurate response here. Is just it's either this or sadness is what it is. It's just that disgust is a good one, yeah. Okay, need yeah. I mean, it's basically the same lineup from last week. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Danny and Cascante were back. But Cascante was back last week. He played 22 minutes at the end of the game. So, I don't know. Somebody else said 3 rivals will not fix this team's woes. It might get decently better, but we aren't the only team in conference acquiring players and trying to beef up. True. All stems from a coaching issue. Player attitude and discipline needs correction. That I think is true as well. New formation needed. You watching the Euros? Yeah, I have been. Huh? Yeah, I've been watching, I'm living on the East Coast. Oh, East Coast? No, living on the West Coast. A lot of those games that are in East Germany or the games that are kicking off early are kicking off 6 a.m. and up 6 a.m. Or I gotta work. Somebody said half-assed low effort performance, lack of fight until CJ showed up. True. I've blamed past performances with the coach, but I think the team should share culpability on this one. True. Yeah. And those are the only new things. Alrighty. Well, I think that might wrap up the, unless we have any more changes in the games. That game 4-1 final. New York has gone up on Colorado. I don't remember if that was the same score. The other two games have kicked off. Columbus. Scoreless in 10 minutes. Fantasy team, I'll give you guys one more look at that before we end. I had a good week this week. Currently having a good week. What national team do you like in Europe? Germany. My dad is German. So I'm part German. So yeah, German. I thought the game against Spain was rough. The Cucurella penalty, whatever. I think whatever the referee called at the time was accurate. What is this alien music now?
I don't.
Yeah, I was just thinking Close Encounters on the piano. Third kind. It is a theremin. Yeah, it is. I was gonna go or Scooby Doo. Yeah, true. But yeah, I thought the Cucurella penalty against Germany was fine either way. Yamal, whatever his name is playing outstandingly well, and I think it's hilarious that the French team was not in on him prior, and how they're just very dismissive of him because he's 16, but now he's 17 as of today. Happy birthday to him. Wanted Germany to win over Spain. I would agree, but yeah. There's the fantasy team. Ladero did nothing. Bernadeschi was bad. Chucho Hernandez already have a point. Let's go. Seba with 5. Jackson Reagan with 8, the clean sheet. Galler with 4. 35. I don't know how. What is the best team this week? They normally do, Dream Team. Yeah. It's basically Montreal or Columbus. Not Columbus. Charlotte. The entire team. Elormendi with 9. I mean, the fact that, captain. Yeah. Gold. Elormendi with 9 points in Freddie Alvarez. These two on there is just kind of funny. 9 points gets you into the dream team. That's just depressing. Yeah, but there we go. He's 16 and one of Spain's best players. Yeah, I don't know if that says more about him or the rest of the Spanish national team. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I mean, Spain has had some problems, but, whatever. That's going to do it. Fun time being back. I'll be back midweek. And then the weekend. Yeah, well, it's because most of it was boring. It wasn't a very good game. But it would have been better if we won. But, of course, it had to be Jordan Morris to win the game for him. Midweek, Cole Mateos match. That's going to be not as chill. I'll tell you that. If you guys are new, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does help out quite a bit, especially on like a first stream back like this. It does help a lot. But until then, I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Oh, my ending stream button doesn't work. I forget. There we go. All right. See you guys. Have fun. Have a good weekend.